What's up? You already know it's another week, another 4x4 podcast.
Yeah.
Yup,
Yeah.
you already know what it is. It's your boy.
Yeah.
It's your boy Jacoby Watson in the building.
It's your boy TJ. I go IG TJ with the shots. Add me for sure. That's a for sure right on. You did.
Jerdo. You already know, man.
We ain't say your boy this time.
Yeah,
You
I
did.
So
ain't
I
say
don't want to
your
hear
boy
nothing
this
from
time.
You right? Hey, look, I didn't say nothing.
Okay,
but
good.
you know who it is. It's your boy, DJ ASAP Jubilant, in the cut like a robber in a dark alley, in the cut like a wound over a super cracked phone screen, in the cut like a super duper sharp paper cuts, okay?
All
Bow.
right.
I'm full of them. I'm full of
gonna
them,
run
y'all.
out.
Yeah, you gonna
run out at some
point.
I'm
Run
do
out
a
of what?
3-4 episode,
Swear.
man.
Hey,
Huh?
guess what? I'm going to make it happen, okay?
Hey, you got it, bro.
Also, but you already know we with the gang, we with the squad, and you already know the main
What was you
topics.
thinking?
See, look, the topics that we're gonna be covering today. Cardi B used to be drugging and robbing these brothers out here for money.
Cardi B.
I don't know about that. If you haven't already, go ahead, XXL 2019 Freshman spot, that 10th spot. Go ahead and vote right now. This will be the first time in 8 years that LeBron misses the playoffs and missing Soulja Consoles and more to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and turn into the first segment, which is Robert Mueller. And
Your boy Jerdo going.
your boy Jerdo got us with the information. So,
so what's
give
going
us
on
the
with that
411
man?
Give us the 411.
With that man Mueller. What's up?
So, what was your thought of the day?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Hey man.
Hey, I was ready to talk about Robert Mueller and Donald Trump. I
know.
forgot about it.
It's okay.
I woke up thinking about what's going on with me. So nah, I'm capping. I woke up like, let's just get today over with. That's honestly what my mindset was on.
Really?
Wow.
Editing. I got stuff to edit.
Mm,
Yeah. So
fair enough.
I woke up with no hair. As you see, my dreads are gone.
Wave check.
They ain't there yet.
Okay.
I was about to
Anyway,
say, on cam?
what about you, ASAP Jubilant?
Oh, you know me. Nah, I woke up this morning. I didn't check World Star. So,
That's good.
right. I woke up this morning at 9:05 and I had class at 9:25. So I was like, dang. That mean I got to get up and get ready for class.
Dang.
But I did it.
Hey, that's what's up. My first thought of the day was, why am I up so early?
What time you get up?
I got up at like 7 o'clock. Yeah.
That's
That's
tough.
mild.
That's tough.
Yeah. I've been up since like 7 a.m. So,
Bless your heart.
yeah, you already know what we do.
Okay,
Get to
so
the
now
bag.
can we talk about dude?
Yeah, let's talk about this Robert Mueller. So, Adam, what you got
Jerdo,
for us?
what's up with going on with dude?
Well, Robert Mueller, if you all don't know, is the attorney general who was appointed to investigate our president, Donald Trump, back in 2016. He
First of all,
was
he's not our
alleged.
president.
Obama's still my president for real.
So,
My president is black.
I
My
respect
Lambo
44
is
to the
blue.
death.
Why y'all in the United States of America, Donald Trump?
My
is y'all
president is black and my Lambo is
Obama?
blue.
Anyway, continuing with this Robert Mueller situation. Back in 2016, Russia was found to have evidence in what is it called? What is the term for it?
The Electoral College.
They messed with the voting.
yeah.
They rigged it. They rigged the voting. So they rigged the voting
That doesn't
for
surprise me.
Trump, apparently, and basically the investigation now is over. And it turns out to be, according to Attorney General Barr, Donald Trump, as of right now, is not being prosecuted, and he is not being exonerated. Therefore, they are saying that he is innocent.
Wow.
Now, the Democrats are not too happy about that. They said they're giving a deadline of April 2nd for them to release the full statements that he actually put in his report. But until then, we don't know what was truly in the report, but Donald Trump looks like he's innocent.
Wow.
Is he really though?
We
Right.
don't know.
Is he really innocent?
I don't know.
Honestly, at this point, I'm going to just put my 2 cents in this. At this point, I'm just waiting for Trump to be impeached at this point. Like, y'all,
It's too late.
Dude ain't my president. That's how I've been looking.
literally, I'm just like, at this point, I mean, he's doing what he wants to do. As you can see that they're not trying to stop him. They're trying to stop him, but putting in little effort. And honestly, I'm just going to wait until.
Do y'all think? Oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just going to say, I'm going to just wait till he out the White House. That's all I'm waiting for.
Do y'all think he's gonna get reelected for a second
Absolutely
term?
not.
No, I do
No.
not.
I would disagree, and I'm going to tell you why.
What's up?
Because I feel as if a lot of people might be fed up, but if you don't notice, a lot of red states or in the areas that we live in, and a lot of people don't get out and vote. Like, and I talked about this on the Thursday night show. Tim will tell you, it was 11,000 people in the voter ballots nationwide that voted for Hennessy instead of Donald Trump. 16,000 people voted for Harambe. You know how many votes that is? What is that? Quick maths.
Go ahead.
27,000 votes that could have went against Donald Trump. But no, people trying to be funny, trying to be internet famous, all that stuff. And if that happens again, which I think is very possible.
It's possible. I agree.
I think he
It's
can
possible.
get reelected. Plus, racism has become a lot more open in America since he's gotten in office. And
That
I
is
feel like a
also
lot of
true.
more racist people are going to be like, well, we got a little bit of power now, so let's get out there and vote. Yeah.
You're sick for the.
I'm
You're
weak.
sick for the voice.
I mean, but he not wrong though.
He not wrong.
He not wrong.
But
Like I agree.
at the same time, though, I feel like you still have to consider that there are a lot of Donald Trump supporters who have seen like, oh, he failed me on too many occasions, and they're like starting to turn
Agreed.
against
That's a good
him.
thing.
That's yeah. Or they might
So,
be like,
it-
he might get a second chance.
I don't know. I
It's
think
gonna be the ones that's
honestly,
like
I
that.
think it just depends on like who are gonna be. It depends on who are the final candidates for the presidency coming next election. That will determine whether I think. But I don't personally believe he'll be reelected.
Right. We need a strong, likable, Democratic leader for this next one. Like one that people are actually fond of.
Trap, Bernie Sanders. Trap.
Not too many people is fond of Hillary. I even voted for Hillary because at that point it was like anything but other than Trump. I'd rather take someone with some experience than none. However, we saw how that went down. She had the whole leak email situation. We're not going to talk about all that.
That was
People
hot.
really crucify her. For
Oh
that.
yeah, no,
God.
like
I don't
yeah,
like. He said, "All grab him by the." You know what he said,
yeah.
and
Dude was wild.
leaked emails that didn't even have classified information.
And people like, oh no, she's a woman giving out info
Kill
to
her
other.
campaign.
Yep.
And instantly people were just like turned off about her, and I'm just like, dang, y'all, like I mean, yeah, that could have been a possibility, but I'm like, this man has no background in political stuff whatsoever, and he's like, I'm trying to run a country, and he basically just bought his way into the
Here's
president
what
White
you-
House.
That's why
Russia
helped.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why Russia helped. Always remember this though. Ignorance always comes out on top,
That is
Oh,
also
especially
a fact.
especially in political situations.
That
all
is
the
very
time.
true.
All the
That
time.
is very
That's
true.
why I love
You want to know
World Star.
something that like I heard people who actually support Trump say? They actually like say they like him simply because he
Well, entertaining.
speaks his mind. Like while it might not be something you can agree with, he honestly says what he believes.
You know
like,
what?
As
I
opposed
mean-
to like lying and changing his views for the position he's in, he still gives his true opinion. Now, I respect that, but at the same time, you're the president. You're the leader of a nation. You're not supposed to parade yourself off.
He
like
don't
this.
care.
Yeah.
He don't care.
That's low
That's
key
the
how I feel
thing.
about
But that's why
Kanye though.
people like
I
him.
agree with.
I guess.
I mean, I can see why they're like that to an extent.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like Adam said, you're a president. At the end of the day, you have to think about what's going to be best for your country, not for your personal gain, not for what you
Nah,
want,
dude,
but
think
what's best
about-
for your country. And he hasn't been doing that, so he need to get up through and let's get Trap Bernie Sanders up in there.
Trap.
Well, we'll have to see in the next president candidate race and whatnot and all that going on. So hopefully it's a better turnout, but we're gonna see what goes on. So let's move on to the next thing. So we got some teacher strikes
Right.
going on in Kentucky.
Staying
What's the word on that? You know what I'm saying?
Staying on the topic of politics and people that shouldn't be reelected.
You did.
Get Matt Bevin out of office. For those of you who don't know, Matt Bevin is the current governor of the state of Kentucky, which is where I attend school at. It was where Tim attended school at, and these two dudes attended school at for college. But the problem is Matt Bevin is a governor that doesn't believe in higher education, which don't make no sense because he's a governor. Like he wouldn't have got to his position if it wasn't for higher education. But the reason we're bringing this topic up is because there is a current teacher strike going on and across the state of Kentucky for all grades, so high school, middle school, and elementary school, where the reason for the strike is because the teachers' pensions are starting to like be dug into. So for those of you who don't know what a pension is, that's basically a retirement fund. So when you become a teacher, you automatically become part of a pension, or any government job, you automatically become part of a pension. That's where you put your retirement money at, all that good stuff. Bevin is digging into the entire state's pension and just spending it on other stuff that don't even matter. So of course, teachers are going to be upset about this because they already are underpaid, overworked, all that, and they're not appreciated. And now you're taking their money too, which is a huge problem. And now teachers across the state are starting to use their sick days because they legally cannot strike. So they're starting to use their sick days. So schools are literally shutting down for days at a time, like
That's crazy.
at a week. It is wild. And a reason that this is affecting me so much, because for those of you who don't know, my mom works in higher education. You know what I'm saying? She works at NKU where I attend school, and they digging into her picture too. So I'm like, my mom gonna have to be 70 years old still working if,
Right.
y'all don't get this pension stuff together.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Get Bevan out of there.
Yeah, good dude out of there. Shout out Miss Washington. You did.
Yup.
And
She's a big supporter.
not for sure.
So, yeah. What do y'all think about this situation?
I think it's messed up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I do not support. I can't deal with Bevan.
It's hypocritical.
It is.
It's like us, like America as a country is like, you need to have a college degree, you need to have college education. They state how important it is to have one, and like, having a high school degree isn't enough. And then there's also like, yeah, even though we need a majority of citizens to have this, they don't talk about, oh yeah, it's expensive. Do everybody got the money for this? Or even if you do get your degree and whatnot, you're actually gonna work the job that you want to work, or like things that matter. And it's just like, if you work so hard to get to a point where, okay, I'm gonna be teaching in higher ed and get my loans forgiven possibly because I'm a teacher or whatnot, and then they come to find out you saving all this money for your retirement to dip, and then you get
it's gone.
you're gone.
'Cause he wanted
They talking
to
about,
buy a
and
jet.
it's gone.
Literally.
Just like that,
Straight South Park.
because they're just like, oh nah, we gonna use it on other, because Kentucky's been having a long-term issue of funding with the state, and it's just also because I remember when I was at NKU and they was talking about that with like the housing stuff, and like this has been an issue for like actually quite some time. So I'm not for it. I think dude's tripping, and I don't know what he trying to spend his money on for real. Probably, I don't know, man. I ain't for it, bro. That's not cool.
Adam?
I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, it don't make sense at this point. The fact that they're letting him do this, it doesn't really make sense. I'm sure there's people. Don't y'all have there's senators? There should be something that counteracts him trying to take from the pension.
Right.
But
whatever.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Kentucky people, y'all need to vote. Kentucky is a red state,
Absolutely.
so it is important that Democrats get out and vote, or at least not Matt
Just
Bevan
vote.
no more.
I just
vote.
say vote.
Yeah.
Register.
I don't want to hear you complain when stuff don't go your way because you
Oh,
didn't
God.
vote, because
Oh,
that's
God, no.
your fault. You could have
God,
made a
no.
difference. I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on. So your boy Empire
Jussie.
is back. You know what I'm saying? We just
Never
got
wanna say his
news.
name.
I don't. Jesse, Juicy, Juicy,
Jussie.
Jussie.
dude,
Jussie.
dude, just got his charges dropped.
Dropped.
Like big dropped. But that doesn't mean that he is innocent. It just means his charges they had against him were let go. He came out and worked some kind of deal out to where they're going to drop his charges and basically figure out what they want to handle, how they want to handle the situation and whatnot. So, what do y'all think on this? I know we
I
talked about
think
it in our
he
first
did it.
episode. I think he definitely did it.
So off rip, like I mentioned last time we talked about this young gentleman, Fox is in the situation because they fired their lead man and he got his charges dropped. So he's looking for work and Fox is out of luck and their show just died.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
But they have Star now, so they're not really worried about Empire.
They're not worried about that. They just gonna move
No.
on to the next show.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what to make of this because like from the get go, none of this stuff made sense. The
It came out of nowhere.
This story made absolutely no
Yeah.
sense. Like I'm seeing people saying like, "Oh, we believe he's innocent. Oh, we think he's being set up. We think he's being staged." I'm like, well, I mean, if he was being staged, who's setting him up, and for what purpose would y'all set him up? To me, I don't understand what this case is. I'm just like, did he do it? Maybe. Did he not do it? I don't know. Like it's just it hasn't made sense from the jump. And honestly, I low-key feel like this was just a story just to waste our time. Partially, I feel like it was made up just to like, all right, here's something to hold y'all over because I'm pretty sure during the time when this happened, I'm pretty sure there has been like traumatic news crossing over the world. So
You know it's crazy. See, like, you know how they be having the little conspiracy saying, like, oh, the government puts things in place for us while they do other stuff.
Yeah.
Distractions.
These
Yeah.
are
Distractions. R. Kelly.
These are
These
distractions.
things don't matter.
I've been saying is like people keep bringing up the R. Kelly situation like we have not been addressing this issue for years. Yeah, like literally R. Kelly's just that whole R. Kelly situation is just a distraction. I'm just tired of people bringing it up all the time. Like I'm not saying that what he did is right or nothing like that. Like I'm against it, but at the same time it's like we're talking about a reoccurring issue that nothing's getting solved about it.
Yeah.
So and it's just like a distraction. It's like, you know, all these random things just pop out of nowhere. I don't know. We can go on government theories all day because it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
but,
sure is.
I think the problem mainly lies with people putting celebrities on a pedestal because the things that are going on happen every day.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that they have a name and a platform, so it makes a world of difference to people.
I would agree with that statement. But speaking of people that we need to be surviving, let's talk about surviving Cardi B
geez.
because she a scammer. Okay, she the original city girl.
Wildin', y'all.
Original city
like
girl.
I'm just kind of like
the Bronx.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. So if you're not aware, there's been this situation going on with Cardi B. I guess is this a recent video or this is an old?
It came out like what this weekend sometime.
She said it recently.
Okay, well, she made a statement basically admitting to the fact that she used sex to drug men and also rob them for their money. So she explained how in the video is very explicit. If you want to look it up, just get on Twitter or something. It's super easy to find. But she literally stated, I had to go strip. I had to go, oh, yeah, you wanted to have sex with me. Okay, well, let's go to a hotel. And then when she would have them go to the hotel, she would drug the men and straight up finesse them. Just rob them, go through their pockets, run through their stuff, and get up through. You know, so now a lot of people are kind of like, whoa, like, what you on, Cardi B? Like, that's what you on? Like, you out here. You supporting drug culture and like basically
that's rape culture. That's date rape.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And then, you know, but I can see some people trying to defend it, like, well, you know, it's hard for us women, you know, this and that. And I know. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think what she did is fair in her situation, or do y'all think it's like wrong regardless? Like
it's wrong regardless. You know what this remind me of? Y'all ever heard the song Keisha by Dave East?
Yep.
That's exactly what this reminds me of. So yeah, that's wild. But date rape is wrong in any way because let this been a male stripper who was, you know,
slanging.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he's drugging women and finessing them. Oh, he a gigolo. He's a abuser. He's a bum. He's a rapist. He going down.
See, I'm not saying I support her actions, but it's more so the fact of it's nothing new. Like, females have been finessing dudes and doing all this.
She just took it to the next level.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's nothing new. Like, but if people actually knew about Cardi B and they actually did their research instead of her just being popular and everybody seeing her name, she's actually a gang member. She did a bunch of stuff before she became a rapper. She had a career before this. She had a life before all this. So it's like, the life she said in the past, the fact that she's just bringing it up now, she's just talking about her past. People was talking about surviving Cardi B, like.
You know the internet gonna hype it.
Yeah, they love hype.
Definitely.
So she made a statement. You know, she wanted to speak on the matter, so she commented or posted on her IG talking about. So I'm seeing on social media that a live I did 3 years ago has happened to pop back up, and the live where I talked about things where I had to do in the my past, right or wrong, that I felt I needed to make a living. I never claimed to be perfect or come from a perfect world with the perfect past. I've always spoke my truth, always on my own ish. I'm a part of hip hop culture where you could talk about where you come from, talk about the wrong things you have to get to where you are. There are rappers that glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing, and crimes they feel that they had to do to survive. I never glorified those things. I brought up in that live. I never even put those things in my music because I'm not proud of it, and I feel a responsibility to not glorify it. I made the choices that I did at the time because I had limited options. I was blessed to have been able to rise from that, but so many women have not. Whether or not they were poor choices at the time, I did what I had to do to survive. The men I spoke about in my life were men that I dated, that I was involved with, men that were conscious, willing, and aware. I have a past, and I can't change. We all do.
Okay, I like the statement. I believe is as a public relations major, I think that was a great move and a great statement for her to put out.
Mm-hmm.
But
He talking about, however,
she still did what she did.
Yeah.
People talk about what they do in the past. Bobby Smurder talked about, I caught a body just a week ago.
Free Bobby, man.
That was in the past, was it not? He's still in jail. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Although I do agree with what she's saying, though, I feel like there are a lot of women who are still in the struggle, in the gutter.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Doing what she's doing, just trying to survive. But at the end of the day, Cardi just a regular, degular, smegular girl from the Bronx. So
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
agree. I don't support rape in any form or way, but I agree with Cardi B. I mean, she did what she had to do. Simple as
So I
that.
was about to
I'm
say-
not about to knock her hustle. I mean, if she got to do what she got to do, go ahead and do it. I'm not about to do that.
Yeah.
But
It's just
it's
out
but
here,
it's also like Malik said. I mean, there are rappers that say way worse things in their music
Yeah.
on a day-to-day basis, and we just nod it like, oh yeah, they just spitting fire. We just
Right.
nod it. So
Yeah,
I don't.
most
I feel like we should just go ahead and just sweep this under the rug. It's not like any of the men that she did like drug and finesse. It's not like they came in. It's not like they have spoke about it. Like yeah, she did this to me. I feel no, they ain't said nothing. So it is what it is.
That's crazy.
It is crazy though. That's some wild stuff.
Yeah, we can go on that for a little minute. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what she did was wrong, but I do agree with her in terms of like everyone makes bad choices. No one's perfect. All you can do is learn from it and move on and try not to repeat them. That's really all you can do. So,
Definitely.
Cardi, keep doing your thing. You already winning, so keep winning. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't be drugging and robbing nobody. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the music tidbit. So just recently, this past weekend, Nav dropped Bad Habits, and Rich the Kid also put out The World Is Yours too. And have any of you guys listened to either of the albums?
I listen to both.
I listened to
You
Rich the
slept on
Kid.
both?
Slap.
Dang, okay, he
Oh,
hibernated.
I slept on Nav, but I did listen to Rich the Kid.
Kid? Okay, and you listen to both?
I listen to both.
Okay, I only got to listen to the Nav album. So, man. So why did you choose to sleep? Let's start with that.
I like Nav, but I feel like
Speaking to the mic.
you right. My bad, Anubis. I like Nav. I just feel like a lot of his stuff is starting to sound the same.
Yeah.
Like everything is starting to sound like Biebs in the trap ish.
I just put an 8 in the lead.
Yeah, though. Like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just like, if it's some fire, I'll hear it eventually.
True.
So
They're really
And-
pushing Nav. Like,
Yeah.
if I
And
don't
Rich
know
the
if y'all
Kid, Mom.
peeped. I understand that.
I
But
like it.
you liked it?
Yeah.
I might give it a chance. I'm gonna
not.
give it a listen. Okay, well Malik's not.
Stop
doing it. What did you think
sleeping.
about Rich the Kid's album?
Rich the Kid album. It was actually better than I thought it would be. It was
Now,
better than
now
I
would
thought.
y'all say it was better than the first one?
Absolutely. In my opinion.
I didn't listen to the first one, but
Ah.
I heard the singles from the first ones. But so if I had to, it has potential. But like I said, I can't really make a comparison.
Okay. I did listen to Nav's album. It's typical Nav. If you're not really a big fan of Nav, you're probably not gonna like this album. You might like a couple songs, but that's pretty much it. It's nothing. See, that's always been my biggest issue with Nav. I think he's nice, but he never wows me. It's just like I expect it every time. It's never a point where I'm like, dang, like you ain't never go. No, I don't know nobody that never went about their day. You like, what I want to hear? Some Nav. Like, you hear what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I have when he came out with that joint album with him
With Metro Boomin, that was live.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
nice.
that. That was,
definitely
that's my
was
most
playing
favorite
Hold Me
one.
Down for a little minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's like you're not really going like Nav is like kind of forgettable. Like
This is me.
it's cool for
You're
the
not
time.
missing nothing right now.
And you're not missing nothing.
This is me on the
He
album.
he got. I like Price on My Head a lot with the Weeknd, but I like it more for the Weeknd. He got the Meek Mill feature. He got.
Meek Mill went crazy.
He got that. He got Gunna. I mean, he got people on there. Like I give Nav that, but Nav just does not impress me for real. And I think he's cool, but that's it. Like I just think he's cool.
I can understand that.
He's a nice little feature artist.
Yeah, like,
See-
he's cool. Like nothing more, nothing less. I just typical Nav. That's how I look at him.
See, with the project, I honestly didn't think I would like it at all. But like, I feel like
It's a little better.
he tried a little bit.
He tried
at
a
least.
little more.
Like he played with like a little bit different sounds. He tried to change his voice a little bit to at least try something new. But it was cool. But the Rich the Kid, I actually liked it. I liked it. I'm not even
That was
100,
nice.
and I don't even like Rich the Kid.
Yeah.
Rich the Mild.
I
I
can't,
might have to give it a chance though. I'm gonna have to give it a
I
chance.
can't even believe I'm about to say these words. But shout out to Lil Pump for name dropping Cincinnati.
Oh God,
I'm weak.
He really name dropped Cincinnati.
He
I
said
was
got a
For
sad
what?
chick from Cincinnati.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
good for dude.
yeah. I was just like, I was like, I see we've been name dropped once again.
Oh, shout out Vori. It's a song called Ring Ring on there, and his feature was
Oh, Rory.
Yeah.
Rory's nice.
No,
yeah.
Vori.
Oh, Vori. Oh, I thought you said Rory.
VORY.
Okay,
I'm about to check
That
that out.
feature is nice.
true.
Feel it.
Also, side news about Nav. He dropped the deluxe already. You know, he wasted no time. He's like,
Dang.
yeah. He's like, oh, you know, brown boy from the block. You know, I appreciate y'all for messing with your boy. So, you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bless y'all with 8 more songs on the album.
Dang.
Lord, Jesus.
So
8.
it went from 16 to 24 in the album deluxe,
I'm not
well, the
trying
deluxe
to hear
version.
24 songs
Okay,
of
they
Nav.
need to relax.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to you up.
I was like, you put out a 8-song deluxe in like 4 days for a project nobody asked for.
Right.
I'm
First
just
of
gonna
all,
be straight up. No one asked for 8 more extra songs for Bad Habit. I was cool with the
Leave him
16.
alone.
No.
Let
No,
we not
I
about to
can't
leave him
leave it
alone.
Shit about to cook
Nobody asked for 8 more songs.
We
Listen,
did.
For
You're right.
thank you for agreeing.
Right.
Listen, if you disagree with me, please comment. Like, let me know. But I mean, me personally, like for one, it would have been cool if he would have waited a little longer. Like, I feel like he was kind of trigger happy to like, oh, let me go ahead and throw out the deluxe. Like, I feel like it's probably gonna be. I haven't heard him yet. But that's only because they just came out really like last night, and I was like, I ain't even really digested the first 16. You mean to tell me there's 8 more Nav?
Right.
It got a Future feature and a Lil Durk feature, and he has Habits. We're supposed to have
Relax. I
Lil.
like Lil Durk.
Dirk?
He has Habits with that was supposed to be with Lil Uzi, but Uzi is not on the song.
Free Uzi.
So yeah, and we're gonna actually go into that too, because that's
Wait.
another situation.
Before we
So-
do that, I still want to talk about Nav in this darn Yosemite verse.
What is
Because
that? It's we passed that.
no, we're not.
Yeah,
Because
we are.
No, I'm
What's
still
wrong
not
with
letting it
it? It's real short.
What you mean?
They fixed it.
What you
They
mean was
fixed
letting
it.
it go?
Did
They
you not
fixed
feel
it.
hear the fixed
I
version?
did hear the fixed
I
version,
hate
but
dude.
this
So we're gonna go ahead and
Okay,
move on because we're not
anywho.
addressing that. They fixed it already.
Speak up, Nav. You're not a child. Okay,
He
now
just
we
a
can
brown
move
boy from the block.
Okay.
So Uzi was originally supposed to be on Nav's Bad Habits album. He's supposed to be on the song Habits, and he had an open verse. And Nav even took to Instagram to even state how Uzi blessed him with the verse, and you know they like best friends. And their collabs are actually pretty dope when they get on a song
they are.
together.
Yep.
I do like them two on a song together. However, with DJ Drama and Don Cannon's bad deals going on with Atlantic and the whole Generation label, they prevented Uzi from putting the verse on Nav's album. And now Uzi was going back and forth with them. But luckily, he was freed by that boy Jay-Z and Rock Nation. So now Uzi's back in the studio. He's, I guess, not retired anymore. And he's about to be rolling them shoulders. Hopefully, we'll get something other than New Paddock, because New Paddock has been played out. And we need something new. You know, it's been, well, New Paddock came out in like August, September. It's
Nah,
like
it came out like July.
July. Yeah.
Yeah,
came out a
it came out a
Yeah,
while ago.
it's March.
All I know
going
is
on
I got
April.
metal on my nose like pain.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy to hear this good news. This is great news, actually, because I actually been waiting for Uzi to come back. And, yeah, what do you guys think about him being on Rock Nation, possibly?
It's time for
That would-
Eternal Take.
That would be
That's
clutch.
beautiful.
Also, shout out.
He won't be on there till after Turno Take.
It's already done though.
Really
so.
though, shout out to Jay-Z, because Jay-Z been stepping in for
Jay-Z been
stepping in
plugging.
for a lot of people lately,
Yeah.
and people haven't been giving him the credit he
I
deserves
swear.
lately. So first off, shout out to Jay-Z. Secondly,
Facts.
the minute Eternal Take dropping, I'm gonna be jugging my shoulders all day.
I'm ready.
Talking about in the whip, jugging
Definitely.
at work,
Ready.
jugging. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
jugging 24/7. It's just not gonna stop.
That's going to
He
be
really
lit.
made that popular though.
Come on,
Hey, he
Uzi,
live with it.
just drop it right now.
He
Come on.
live, man. So, yeah, congrats, Uzi. Free Uzi. Keep working. Do you. Nav. Keep being Nav. That's what you're good at
Speak up.
doing. You good at being at the consistent line. Album was better than Reckless. I will definitely say that.
Way
Reckless was
better than
trash.
Reckless. I agree.
This was better than Reckless. I will give him
But you
some
love
credit.
me like a champion.
That song live. I ain't gonna lie. That song is live. But I only like the 3 songs off of that. But moving on, wrapping up from the music segment. Okay, so moving on after all that talk. So it's XXL season again, 2019.
Yup,
Yeah.
yup.
They got the voting list up, and it's a lot of people that's supposed to be on the list. But this is supposed to be for the 10th spot. So obviously, this means I guess the 9 has already been picked,
Yep.
or most likely to be on the list. So its list is pretty.
It's pretty extensive.
pretty steep.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Nice list.
You know, we gonna name a few
I
that's
was like-
potentially in the list. If you want to vote, just go on XXL website. It'll literally be like in the freshman category. You just click on that and it'll take you to it, and you can vote for within every 4 hours. So it's pretty
And-
cool. You got like Asian Doll. Oh, would you
Yup.
have some?
Yeah, I got we got Asian Doll, the baby.
Blueface baby.
My-
I ain't gonna lie, I voted for the baby. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Blueface of
Baby,
course.
what you
Blueface
do,
of course. Rico Nasty, who has been making a lot of buzz on.
Rico Nasty should have been on. I ain't.
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
she should have been on.
Agreed.
I
She might
agree.
be the female this year.
She needs.
I hope
She
needs
she
to.
should
I
have
hope
been
so.
on, bro.
I hope so. But we also can't knock my boy Reason.
Reason.
Yeah.
People
Reason.
not
They
not
gonna
enough
cap
people,
on them.
They are because not enough people know about
But
it.
they might, cause sometimes they have that one lyrical person on the list, so they might not.
I hope so. I
I hope
so.
I hope he get it.
But
But,
at the
they real
same-
good at
yeah.
capping.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, if not, Kendrick Lamar got his back.
Yeah, he
Of
good.
course. They also got my man's Comethazine on there.
Yeah, I saw that.
I fuck with Comethazine.
His songs be real short, but I mean
That's
they
the
be
one
hard.
thing. They like a minute to 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
Walk
walking
around
like-
like that.
I only need. When I listen to him, I'm
You take
I'm
off
purely
your
for hype.
pancake.
I'm
Yeah.
purely
Yeah.
hyped up.
He makes straight jugging music.
But it's cool. I can jug to the car.
Bosky,
You got Juice WRLD, but
he on the
honestly,
list.
I feel like Juice WRLD don't need him.
He don't.
He don't.
He don't.
Yeah,
He gonna do it for the clout because he already got enough.
he don't gotta do it though. That's what I'm saying.
And if we being honest, he probably should have been on the last
year.
year's list.
Yeah.
Nah, he got Lucid Dreams
don't
got
do
blew
both.
up after the list got
But
put out.
all girls are the same blew up before the list came out.
But Lucid Dreams blew up harder.
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Plus, they
It's
have
the
a
truth.
time frame
But
because
you-
it drops in July.
Yeah,
every
like
Yeah.
year.
June. It drops like June.
June every year. So
And
they
plus-
have a
Lucid
certain
Dreams
time.
started going up in July to the main public. Like it was buzzing online for sure, but the public, the mass majority didn't get hip till so.
Hey,
But yeah, so we got
Okay.
them. You got
We got Tory Lane's clone. I mean, Flip De Niro. Leave me
Stop.
alone.
Relax.
Wow.
He's not a Tory Lane's clone.
Call him a
I
Tory
re-
Lanez.
I-
that was
Some people
that
would
was
call
old.
Tory
one
Lanez
of
the
his
clone.
songs.
Stop it.
Lil TJ on there. I
Lil
mess with
Mosey
TJ.
on there. You
Gunna.
got Lil Key, Gunna.
Polo.
Don Tolliver.
Samiak Lambs is on there.
Shout out to Cincinnati. You feel me?
You got Maddox, which I don't know why he on there, but
They got a little
Megan Thee
Mousy on
Stallion's been going crazy.
Yeah,
She-
she has.
here. Dick.
Yeah.
She is.
You got
Quando
Polo G,
Rondo.
Quando Rondo,
Quando Rondo.
Yeah.
That's really his name.
Roddy
We got-
Rich. I could see Roddy Rich
Yeah.
possibly.
They
being
Shaq
on.
got-
West probably gonna be on there. Even
Unfortunately,
though-
Skinny from the 9 is an option.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got.
Say unfortunately,
I mean, do you like his music?
I don't.
Okay, so unfortunately, he on there.
They got Q Money on
Um,
there. Shout out to Ohio in the building.
You
They got
Ballad,
Bailey,
Warhol,
Warhol.
YB
Warhol's
and
turn.
Corday, and Almighty J, which keep it pushing.
Hey, Corday live.
Oh,
He
I
could
didn't.
be
I
so
didn't
I'm
actually.
talking
I
about
actually did not know
Almighty
Young
J.
Nudie was on this. That's
Oh, I
turn.
did just see
Nudie
that.
live.
He is.
Cause he's a zone 6er, Mr. Remixer.
So if you had one vote, who would that vote go for you guys?
I gave it to
Ooh.
the baby.
I
also
voted for
gave
the
it to
baby.
My first vote was for Reason.
I respect it.
Fair enough.
I respect it.
On the freestyle, that's gonna go crazy.
Bruh,
The
have you
baby-
actually heard the baby freestyle,
Yes.
bruh?
Bro, he been going crazy. This yo,
Yes.
he's going up, bro. I'm for it, bro.
I
I'm
swear.
for it. Man, he's going crazy with the videos. You know what I'm saying? Real goats, they be live with the camera work. Shout out to Real Goats,
said-
y'all live for real.
He said, "I don't need Cole Bennett." Shout out to Cole Bennett. But
Right.
He said, "I don't need Cole
I
Bennett
mean,
to
that'd be
get my
live
hype
too.
up."
That'd be
Boy.
live too.
If he collab
Nah.
with Real Goats
That'd be
and Cole
live.
Bennett,
That'd be live.
that'd
That
be
would be-
crazy.
Look.
Hey, we said it first.
We did. We
Go
did.
ahead.
Hey,
Cole Bennett.
1:04 a.m. Wednesday, March 20. Happy birthday, Michael. While I'm thinking about it.
Oh, hey, happy birthday to the bro,
Yeah,
Mike.
Happy
Happy-
birthday,
yeah.
Michael. It just
Michael's
popped in my head.
birthday is in April.
No, it's not. It's in
Is it
March.
not?
It's
in
It's
March.
March 27.
Dang. Happy birthday.
It be your
It be
own
your
people.
own
It be
people.
your own
Own
people,
people.
y'all.
Dead.
It's, yeah,
He's like, wait.
Micah, beat
like the
Adam
one-
up next time you
No,
see him.
because
He's the one Aries that's birthday's in March.
Because I'm like, I know he an Aries. I just
It's
assumed his birthday
late
was
March.
April.
Yeah, late March.
Oh wow.
Yar. All right, but
Right.
yeah, back to the double XL stuff.
Anywho.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the list is on. I mean, it's always a lot of talk when it comes to double XL, but
Oh, they got
You know,
Yellow Beezy on
yeah,
here.
they got dude on there.
I just need
Dead.
them. I need them to
Goddamn.
step up from.
Little
I need them to
goddamn
step
right
up from
there.
last year.
I need them to have 10 people this time because we ain't doing that
Yeah.
9 people stuff no more. That
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
that was, I mean, I understand the reason behind it, but I was just like, that's kind of, But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing who's gonna get picked and
They
what's the
got
ciphers gonna
Saweetie
be.
on here?
The cipher's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. So don't forget, let us know who y'all think should be on the freshman class this year, 2019, in the comments below. Also, if you want to vote, we'll have a link in the description for you guys to also vote for who you want to see in the XXL. I'm going for the baby all the way. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I feel like deserve it. If not, Rico Nasty should have been on list. I ain't going.
Yep.
It's a few people on
It's
there.
a few people on there, and then of course it's gonna be your one-hit wonders that's gonna make it like they always do. So, shout outs to them. They gonna do their thing, and we gonna keep it rolling. So we gonna go ahead to our sports category. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna let my mans Jardo and Malik go ahead and take it away on this one with the sad news for LeBron, first time in his career.
You want to go Mr. Western Conference, man? Because
I do love the Western Conference.
Yeah, your team.
I'm a Rockets fan, but LeBron James, for the
LeBron
first
James.
time in 8 years, he is not in the finals. He did not even make it to the playoffs.
No.
He need a break.
Honestly, I don't think it's LeBron's fault.
It's not.
Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and blame the rest of the Lakers for why it's messed up.
That's
I'm
basically what
not.
he's saying.
You can't do that though. You can't just say, "Oh, LeBron's there. He did great. The rest of the team trash." You can't just do that to a basketball team. But they need to fix something. They need a new coach. Luke Walton's not doing the job.
Luke's gone.
Obviously.
We knew that already.
Yeah.
I felt like this was an experimental year for LeBron.
was.
Like, because he
It
had to
is.
learn the new chemistry on a new
Definitely.
team, a new competition. You know
He
what
not
I'm saying?
tripping.
He low-key be trying to play coach/GM owner. He said, I don't like dude. He trash. Trade him. And they be like, well.
They talking
If
about
LeBron says it,
you're not on Cleveland no more, so
about to say-
everything don't go your way, Mr. James.
Hey, when you make it to the finals 8 years straight, it go
Right.
how he want it. It go
Get him
how
out.
he want it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's crazy though.
Ain't nobody heard from Delonte West since they found out he was dating LeBron's mom.
Well, he didn't date her. He just
Yeah, but for edit purposes, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sheesh.
I mean, we're all adults here. He copulated with LeBron's mother.
What? They had coitus?
Yeah.
Not you said
Oh,
that.
jeez. Well, LeBron just takes this as a learning experience. That's how I look at it. He good. I'm gonna say he ain't. This ain't gonna affect him that much. He's straight.
It's
No,
LeBron.
it's not.
You know?
So,
That's impressive though to have
you about
8
to
years straight going
Yeah.
to the playoffs and basically almost the finals. Like that's impressive enough. It's teams that haven't even made it to the finals. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look on the bright side.
yeah.
I was just gonna move on to another Laker who is in the news, and that is that man Lonzo Ball. He is actually parting from the Big Baller brand.
I'm tired of my dad. He getting on
Basically.
my nerves.
Well, actually, it wasn't his dad. It was the co-founder with his dad. Apparently, there was some issue that went on, and basically, he didn't want nothing to do with it. So I wonder what company's going to actually go for him. I would say Nike would be.
You said LeBron already was like, oh, man, you might as well just do it. Like, yeah,
Hey,
LeBron was
check.
playing no games.
I'm weak.
Just to add some details to that, the co-founder of Big Baller Brand had a lot of criminal background troubles that were
I see.
they were like because apparently he was like trying to scam money from them. And like he almost made off with like I think like 300 mil. I could be wrong on the number. I could be. He was gonna run off. He was gonna run off on a plug, but they were like no, let's shut that down and part ways.
Dang,
So
that's
yeah,
some easy
I
balls.
wouldn't even be surprised if Lonzo went to Nike. I think that would be a great move for him.
Lonzo need
Especially
to
with
work on
like,
his jump
especially with
shot.
him still trying to like build his career. Even though I don't watch basketball like that, I think that would be a good move for the bro.
He need to work on his jump shot. So,
I'm weak.
who you see going to the finals?
Ooh, so you want to go first?
I'm gonna just say this now. I don't really watch basketball, but I support Houston all the way.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I knew he was going.
when
to
we
the
looking at the
Rockets.
West Coast, we only got 3 teams to choose from. And that's the Rockets,
The
Thunder.
West Coast or the Western Conference Finals? Or the Western Conference?
No.
You know what I mean by the West Coast. The Western Conference, the Rockets, Warriors, and the Thunder.
So
Those are the only 3 that
Thunders
matter.
ain't going.
I-
Oh, they doing good.
Look,
Word.
you see
Oh,
everybody's
you-
face turned
Oh,
up.
I ain't know.
You
Y'all
ain't see-
know I'm
I
like the
don't
least that be
know.
on. So y'all
If
If
I'm
I'm
got.
Man,
not
Paul George
mistaken,
been balling.
right now they are number 2 behind the
Oh.
Warriors, and they're catching up fast. And on the East
my
Coast,
bad.
we got about 2 teams, and that's
Boston is going.
no.
I don't care what you talking about. We're going to beat Brooklyn.
It's gonna be Raptors.
We are
most
going
likely.
Brooklyn.
to-
I want to say in Brooklyn.
Look,
Continue.
we're going to beat Brooklyn. We are going to beat. Actually, I don't even know nobody else that's actually gonna be in decent competition. That's what I'm
Raptors.
talking
So
about.
let me-
the Raptors.
The Raptors.
We're going to beat
Kawhi.
Toronto.
Oh. And who's the number 1 seed on the East? The Bucks.
Oh, dang, I
Giannis.
did forget about Giannis. They are in the Eastern Conference. I'll be
He's
forgetting.
talking about,
But it
man,
don't
need
matter
to
because
relax.
Jason Tatum gonna dunk on him. I'm calling it now. Jason Tatum dunking on Giannis in the Eastern
Celtics,
Conference
like,
Finals.
Not even in the top 4. They like
Shut up.
fifth
It don't
seed.
matter. We making a run. Shut up.
Hey,
weak.
I respect your fandom, but hey.
Wait, what about the
Jaylen Brown gonna eat.
March Madness stuff?
Dirty soda in my bracket is toe all the way
Yeah, a
up.
lot of them are. Duke barely slid past and won.
I see that RDC one world.
Bruh, but that's
It's
really
like-
how it was because there is literally no way in science that putback should not have dropped. Like, it literally was probably the most legit putback I've ever seen in my life. And it was
I'm
like,
so weak.
did you? I said, oh, they playing on a double rim. They got to be because there was no way that should have
The
dropped.
double
But
rim.
should've missed.
I'm
They should
weak.
not have
But Duke
missed.
got lucky.
Duke
That means it's
definitely-
destined. They got to win the championship now.
No, they don't
It's
because
destined.
Virginia taking it all. I'm saying it again.
Okay, he keeping that same energy. I
You
like
right.
that.
We
respect it.
fundamental. We
Keep
very
that
fundamental.
same energy. I like that.
But whatever.
Okay,
you know,
well-
it's basketball.
Well, that's basketball. That's gonna wrap up the sport tidbit that we're gonna have. So we're gonna
Oh
move
wait,
on.
hold on, wait. One more thing.
Oh, what's up?
Conor McGregor and Rob Gronkowski retired this past week. Conor McGregor is kind of like, okay, whatever. But Gronkowski retiring, that's a huge
Yeah.
deal. Because now who Tom Brady going to throw the ball to?
So
Julius Edelman.
But he not 6'7", 250.
I mean,
I
Gronk was on
mean,
a decline.
I'm gonna say it like
That's also
this.
true.
Yeah, the Patriots gonna take a heavy help from the Rob, a heavy blow from the Rob thing, but it's the Patriots.
Yeah,
they
that
gonna
is true.
find a way.
Oh, quick.
They gonna
side.
find a way.
Robert Kraft and
Oh yeah.
that coaching staff, they gonna make a way. It's Tom
Mm-hmm.
Brady. He gonna make a way. So don't worry about that.
Also, I think the reason that Conor McGregor might have retired because he just caught a charge. It's a case for, I believe, assault. But
course.
there aren't too many details on it because I believe I seen that earlier today, actually.
Yeah.
So
It's alleged.
Alleged.
Still. So we're still in
Through the grapevine.
So that may
we're
be
still in
the
a
reason why.
foggy area with that one.
Alleged.
For real.
That's
Okay, that was it, though. That's all we had.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all the sport news and whatnot. I forgot about that last one. So we're going to go ahead and go to our final segment, which is going to be like life, a little bit of gaming, but a little bit of like other stuff going on. So we're switching it up a little bit at the end. So with the one little piece of gaming news. So a little bit related to the gaming news, but it's not full games, but some. So 4 months in, and fans are still waiting on the Soulja Boy console
Big
or their
Draco.
product. So if y'all saw all the shenanigans Soulja Boy was on back in January, it was all,
Yeah.
man, Drake, I got my movie, I got the Soulja console, the Soulja watch, the Soulja
Look up
phone.
Soulja Boy vote.
You know,
It's
so
on YouTube.
he got all this Soulja Boy product and all this stuff, and people are like, I don't know how you doing this. However, the people that did order the shipment or the product haven't gotten their items yet.
Nope.
And a lot of people are very upset because they're like, I took my time and believed you and spent my money on your product, and you know I still ain't got it yet. Now Soulja Boy back then claims how, you know, when they first got when they first had the site up, it sold out a lot of his products and it caused the site to crash because they got more orders
I could
than
see it.
expected. So they're like, he's telling everybody be patient, just wait, we just behind. Still, at the end of the day, it still makes people kind of be like, I don't know, I just spent this much money and I still ain't even got my so-called Soulja console or Soulja watch
None of
in
that.
the mail. So I'd be concerned too, because if I spent, I don't know how much it was retail, like $150 for the console. Like I think it was like 89.
My question is, what type of games is he even going to have on there? Soulja Boy
So
Madden?
it's like a emulator. So
Yeah.
like it has over 800 games that ranges from like PlayStation 1 to Game Boy Advance to NES to
I didn't know it
Super
was an
NES.
emulator.
It's that's basically what it is. Now that raises the problem of how is this legal, because everyone's like, you have all these copyrighted written games on your console, but like how are you selling it and
Yeah.
marketing it as yours?
It was literally arcade in it.
Yeah, like in a
box.
yeah, it's crazy. Like I watched like a YouTube review like on it, and like people were like, yeah, like you could basically play like almost any game. It's like they said it feels like pretty cheap plastic, but like it works.
I mean-
you know, it works. And
See, with the Soulja, so hold on, scroll back up because I was just reading like one of the little, no, not like the little comment that was on the side.
which comment? Oh, right here,
One more,
this one.
go down one more. This one right here. I was just about to say, like, who in their right mind is out there actually buying a Soulja Boy console? But then I just read this little comment that said, "My son is still holding on to the hope that maybe it'll just take a while. I have faith that he will ever receive it."
Listen,
I
man.
have no faith that he will ever receive it.
I feel like
He
people
shut that
just being
down
hype
so
beasts.
fast.
People just being hype beasts. If
You think it's a hype thing? I don't think it's a
definitely think
hype
it's
thing.
What? Big Draco. Come
Think
on,
of the generation and era we're in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Here's what I really think happened. I think the reason they ain't got that console is because right before he shipped them out, because you know when he talk about his work, he only talk about the hype, right? Because you know it's all cat with Soulja Boy. I bet you
Oh, cat.
I almost don't believe 80% of what he says half the time.
But I ain't gonna hold you though.
But sometimes don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
He be making sense.
I understand he be making
Big
sense.
Soulja.
But other times I'm just like, but I think what really happened is right before he shipped them out, he got hit with copyright laws. Because again, he got almost 800 games on one console, all copyright titled. And you wonder how he was moving this. I'm like, honestly, I feel like he got caught up with some legal troubles, and he hasn't told anyone that he just hasn't been able to push the thing back.
See, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. They're licensed through Nintendo.
Who? Soulja
You can
Console?
license all those games from back in the past through Nintendo, and you can put them on anything you want.
Yep.
You just gotta license it, and they did.
Yep.
Wow.
So he just slack it.
Yep.
Okay, then yeah. See, look, there it is. This again. That's the eternal
Hey,
cap.
man.
Eternal cap.
Listen, moral of the story, y'all. If you don't crank the Soulja Boy, then the Soulja Boy just cranks you, bro.
Yep. wait. I'm mad he
move
just
on.
said that.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna
bro,
let it
if
roll.
you don't crank that Soulja Boy cranks you, bro.
I'm
Like,
stupid.
Big Draco
if you
has
ain't
lied
know
to
that,
you.
now you know. You woke. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
He said Tiger, the dude who got his girl took by Travis Scott.
oh man, that was hilarious. So we're gonna go on. So we're gonna talk about this famous man that I hear so much about. This guy's
We
like
love it, man.
super famous. I don't know if y'all heard on. He's really big, especially down south. Like
I
I mean, like
swear.
south, man. You know
Hey.
that boy, Florida man. Hey, bro, I tell you
He a
that
wild
dude,
boy.
Florida man, a wild boy.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many of them.
I
So
swear.
in latest
Charlamagne-
news, oh, what's
Oh,
up?
my bad. I say Charlamagne say all crazy people in the world come from the Bronx or all of Florida.
Hey man,
So-
Florida man, yo,
Florida
he
man
a
be
wild dude.
wildin'.
So Florida man just recently got sentenced to 50 years after raping his neighbor and offering to do yard work as restitution. My bad,
It's all right.
bruh. So the whole situation behind this is there's an 18-year-old teen who broke into a home in Boynmont Beach in Florida. A 35-year-old woman who, of mother of two, was sleeping in her room, and the kid or the teen broke into the door, picked the lock using a fish hook, and snuck into her room wearing a mask and held her at knife point, not gunpoint, knife point, and basically wanted to do what he wanted to do. But he kept talking to the woman, and as he continued to talk to the woman realized it was the neighbor that lives next door.
No.
And it was like some movie stuff, and he revealed his mask to her, and like
Oh.
yeah, it's literally all in the report too. If y'all think I'm lying, look at Check
Oh,
Complex.
my
They got the
gosh.
whole article. I ain't going.
Florida
But
man, you gotta chill.
yeah, so he got caught, of course, cause like he unfortunately raped her. He told her like this is not something I want to do spontaneously because obviously I planned it, which is messed up to say. And he basically was like, my bad, I'm doing this, but I'll cut your grass, trim your hedges, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
As
let
as
me know what I'm
payback,
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Why did he think that was gonna fly in the first place?
I don't know, but
Where did he see success in that plan?
It's like
I don't know, bro.
She know you.
yeah, and she told him that she was gonna keep the secret, and as soon as he left, she straight up called police. They
Yeah.
She
straight
should.
pulled up
As she
and
should.
they arrested him,
As she should.
As she
and
should.
now he's getting sentenced to 50 years.
And just like that, go from 18 to 68.
That's crazy.
Right. Dang, Florida man, you wildin'.
You
Shout
wild.
out to
You-
my man's Darius on Atlanta.
Hey, that's wild.
Florida
So,
man.
hey, y'all, watch out for Florida man, especially y'all that
Swear.
live in Florida, or if a Florida man moves into your town, be aware.
Watch
They
out
crazy.
for that.
So that's something going on with that. Now, other news, and other than Florida, we got this dude in Missouri who is a manager at Enterprise. This is great. So this guy, imagine it's like a old, older man. He's like, I'm a manager at Enterprise. I let people rent cars. Whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. Yo, your staff is very negative. They're not really cooperating. They're just like, I hate renting out cars to people. It's boring. So he's like, I don't like all this negativity that's filled in this place. So I'm going to put LSD in everybody's drinks and let them have a fun trip.
I see.
That is.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That is the
Oh, yeah,
epitome.
he's going to jail for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So
I just got so many questions.
his statement was they were too uptight. They needed to have better energy.
Wow.
Is what he told the police. Of course, they figure out what happened, and police was called. And there were 2 employees, ages 23 and 24, who were hospitalized. Yeah. So imagine being at work and you just out of nowhere just get
I
smacked.
feel funny.
You talking about? Oh, it's crazy. Not
What-
stupid though. Just crazy.
Quick question: were they in Florida?
No, they was in Missouri.
It was in
Okay,
Missouri.
okay.
Nah,
I just. Again, it goes back to what in your right mind that made you think this was gonna be okay, that this was gonna work out for you. Like, where did you see success?
All I say is, just because you do LSD don't mean you need to make everybody else do LSD
Right.
with you. That's how I look at
My
it.
thing
Keep
is,
that to yourself, fam.
it's
Don't
so
do drugs,
many-
y'all.
It's
Don't
so
do
many
drugs.
Yeah, but if you do partake in drugs, it's so many other drugs he could have used. He could have used.
You can't justify this anyway.
I'm not.
You
I'm
really
not trying to
can't.
justify.
Like-
but I'm just saying, if you was gonna use that, why LSD? You could have used weed. Like, bruh.
He
Like,
used
Yeah, you're gonna put weed in
LSD.
somebody's drink.
He
No.
used LSD
you telling me
because
people don't eat edibles?
Drink edibles, fam?
People do drink.
they
you
do
better.
have drinkable edibles.
They
Okay.
definitely
That's
got
besides
to
the
eat
point.
Kool-Aid.
Well,
Right.
that's besides the point here.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that was a hard drug of choice. It
What?
could have been a lot of other stuff he could have did besides that. Okay.
So LSD is technically the safest drug for your body. Not your mental state, but your body physically. So that's probably why he chose that.
Don't do LSD.
Yeah,
Forget
don't
what
do-
he
don't
talking
do
about.
LSD.
I don't care what. Safe drug. What?
It's not.
Don't do
I'm
that.
just saying it has the least harmful effects to your body.
It don't matter. We don't do that over
Yeah.
here.
Bro, imagine you at the garage, right? And you just doing your job, and your coworker talking about, "Hey, bro, I got this new drink. You trying to get some of this?" You talking about, "I'm trying to see what flavor it is. It might be live."
It
And you
tastes
chilling
like
at the desk,
LSD.
and the next thing you know, you talking about, "Oh,
Whoa!
Hey,
I'm
Adam started
feeling
break dancing in the
different.
garage.
he gonna think he's swimming.
And you know what'd
he
be
ain't even
worse?
got his waves yet."
It'd
He
be
told
worse
me-
because a customer would come up to me,
Yeah.
knock on the window. It felt like
They gonna be like this. He gonna be like,
He talking about. I
try
don't
to
feel
touch the
it.
glass.
He
talking
gonna
about,
be in the
"Oh."
white beater and his boxes in the corner talking about some.
He talking about. I'm feeling
He gonna be like,
unusual.
"Unusual. I have been led astray."
This real.
Listen, if you do
different.
drugs, you will turn
Don't.
into the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Chill.
Simple as that.
Don't know who that is? Look it up. You gonna see. He be
Chill.
clowning.
He not wrong though.
Or you gonna be like Basehead from Black Dynamite.
Ha
Chill.
Actually, don't do that. Don't be like, no, Basehead actually out of
That's
control.
low.
His head be wildin'. Or the crackhead from the PJs.
Ah, geez.
Superman.
Moral of the story:
Don't
don't do drugs.
drugs.
Watch out for Florida man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's about it, really.
And that's
Big
about it.
Draco energy.
All right, yeah, and that's basically it. So just mainly, just keep in mind, y'all, don't do drugs. Watch out for Florida man. Look out for the XXL that's coming up, and you know what I'm saying. That
Big
man.
Draco cap.
watch out
Big Draco.
April 2nd when that report be made public to see what Trump been on.
And don't forget, if you don't crank the Soulja Boy crank you. That's deep, bro. Y'all don't even know how
Yup,
deep
yup.
that is, bro. Big Draco, man.
Man,
Always
Bigger.
remember.
No,
No.
don't remember.
No, we gotta give you a chance.
No.
Always remember.
No.
What,
Before
Adam?
he even say that, make sure y'all please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, please. We really do appreciate
That's
it.
important.
Yep,
Everyone
definitely,
listening and whatnot.
Absolutely.
If you actually take the time to make it this far in the video, I really mess with you because you're dope. And
we
you're a
appreciate.
great
We
person.
appreciate y'all. We
all
appreciate
that.
everybody.
Everything.
Let's
I
have a
tryna-
conversation in the comments.
For sure. And we're trying to have positive energy, you know what I'm saying, none negative, and we just having great conversation with the guys, and you know what I'm saying, having y'all listening is great if y'all enjoying the content. You know, if there's anything y'all think we should talk on or any suggestions, please let us know, and we will definitely be open and trying out new ideas and whatnot, because we're trying to get better for our audience and like also for ourselves. So, you know what I'm saying? That's
Anubis.
one I wanted to leave off with before he say his rec statement. So
And
Yes.
and this was the 4x4 podcast.
Fo.
I always remember.
I hate dude.
Waves on swim, so they hate on him.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That was crazy. I used to mess with that song tough.
People cut their dreads and just start acting up.
No.
Acting
2019.
different.
Shut up.
We'll see y'all next time, man.
Yeah.
Four for four.
He gunna and weasel and spread a snake. I bought me the beans, it came with a shake. I fuck on your friends, I fuck on your bae. Every time I pretend it come with